episode of Polite as Fuck. If you're new here, I'm Ellie.
I'm Erica.
Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy February. It's like
a
birthday.
really big day today. It's Ellie's 28th birthday. I wish I had a soundboard.
I know.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh.
I was going to try and just do two.
Oh.
But
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's my birthday.
It's her birthday. Can you pick out a hat?
I'll pick out a hat. Okay. We're going to do green.
Okay, I'll do pink, I think.
I came back from my walk and before we were recording this episode and was just going around the house, doing my thing, and then we sit down to record and I'm like, oh my god, wait, this is so cute. She's like,
Surprise!
I don't really know how you missed it.
Wait, is this how you wear these? It feels not right. I didn't know what to get.
I love these.
I wanted to get the
Do you
little
put it this?
Yeah, wear it like that.
No way.
I wanted to get, what are those called? Where you blow
Blowers?
and it,
Yeah, what are those called? Is this how you do it? This can't be right.
You look cute. Is it under your chin?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I can't tell it's under yours either.
okay. Cute.
Cute.
But they didn't have those. They only had confetti poppers. And I was like,
Oh,
I love you, but we're not doing
we're
that.
not doing confetti today. In the little crevices of the couch and on the
We would
floor.
find it forever. So this is the extent of the decorations.
Yes.
But I told Ellie that I was going to be in charge of this episode, so she doesn't even know what we're doing. And I have a list of questions for you.
Okay.
This is, name TBD, but I'm calling this Ellie's birthday time capsule.
Okay.
And it's just how you're feeling in this current 28th year of life. And I didn't send her the questions beforehand, so she can't overthink them.
It's like you know me or something. It's crazy.
All right. 28, feeling great. What made you feel the most alive over the last year? When did you feel the most like yourself?
Okay. The answer that came first was when you said most like myself, and I'd have to say Florida. There's just being around family that already is fucking crazy anyway, that your crazy doesn't matter, so you can just let it all hang out there.
Yeah.
And
When was the last time you'd done Florida before that?
2 years ago.
Okay.
2021.
Nice.
And then most alive though, you know what's coming to mind? Mm-hmm. The drive to Chick-fil-A.
Honestly?
I felt so fucking, the music, I was just on one. I was looking out the window. Dude, I don't even know how to explain. Well, it was after last episode when we recorded after our special chocolate intake, and we had a friend come over to hang out for a bit, and you guys were hungry, and we're trying to figure out where to go, and it was Chick-fil-A, and Erica was like, I need to get into a fast, what did you even say? You're like, I need to be going 100 miles an hour.
I want to be in a rocket ship.
Yeah, she's like, I need to be going so fast, and we need to be listening to music all the way up, driving down the road. So that's what, we didn't drive fast. We were just driving to Chick-fil-A, and it was just the most...
We had the sunroof open.
And it was nighttime, stars were out. I just had a little stutter there. Just stars were out. Just city life, just the music, the lights. It was insane.
No, it was literally euphoric. There's no other word for that moment. I was like,
yeah,
I am
euphoric,
so
yes.
happy right now.
Yeah. So I think that.
That's a good one.
It was so fun. I love that.
Really
it was
fun.
a great feeling.
Okay, what were the top 3 accomplishments from your last year of life?
Quitting one job, quitting the other job, and not quitting this job.
Wait, those are your 3?
No. That's just
I do think that's big to take that step of this is making me so unhappy. This is not. It was so draining.
Yeah.
And you
Okay, that is
did
definitely one.
Yeah, I think that's huge. I feel like a lot of people are too scared and stay in something that's making them miserable.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Sometimes it feels like even an accomplishment to do, I don't know, I wouldn't want to say like the bare minimum, but sometimes like I just feel so accomplished when I like go for a swim or like go for a run. And it's like, I do those quite a bit, but I feel accomplished when I do those.
Yeah.
And I did that a lot this year.
I mean, were you swimming at all before 27? Were you like going to the pool?
I think like twice before. Remember when I had that YMCA gym membership for like 2 minutes?
So you definitely swam a lot this past year.
Yeah, and then...
Are you dusting?
Yeah. That's my mind. Let me look through some pictures.
Okay.
All of our camping trips. Like we did that. I did that.
Yeah.
I love camping.
You planned like all of those. I
love
was
it.
no help in
It's
any
my
of the
favorite thing to do.
trips.
I love planning and I love being outside.
Yeah.
And we
no,
did
that's awesome.
A lot of that.
You did a lot too.
Yeah.
By yourself? Yeah.
And this is the middle of February. I won't be doing that again.
No, literally those were huge. I literally can't stop saying that. But I was like, I want to go camping, and Ellie like planned the whole thing. Yeah. So that was awesome.
You had an anxiety attack because you thought we were like in a simulation or something. That was hilarious.
So quitting your job, swimming, camping.
Yeah.
Those are good. What is your favorite recent memory?
Can I ask these of you? Like, I know
it's not my birthday.
I know, but it's like, I want to know. These are good questions.
I feel like I'm contributing in what you're saying.
Yeah.
If my birthday falls on a Wednesday, you can play. It will.
Something. It is. We have the same.
Oh yeah, we have the same. Stay tuned.
Days. Or stay tuned. Whatever we just said.
Same days, except it's different days because mine's April 3rd.
Not the same day at all. I'm an idiot. Okay. I meant like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Same day of the week.
There we go.
Do you know what I asked you?
No, I didn't even hear you.
What is your favorite recent memory?
My favorite recent memory.
Is it also the Chick-fil-A driving?
Probably. Honestly, I think us recording at Sunset Cliffs. It wasn't too long ago, so it's still pretty recent, but I think that will hold, like, that'll be a memory.
Yeah, that was
Chick-fil-A,
really cool.
I mean, I was on one. I feel like I will remember that moment, but honestly, what the fuck did we even talk about that day? The only reason why I remember it is because we recorded it. Because it's recorded and put up on fucking Universe. In the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally laying on the floor before the episode staring at a dog toy
that has these like cartoon shaped eyes.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
I hear giggling while I'm getting ready in the bathroom, and I look out and she's like, "Have you seen this?" And I'm like, "The dog toy for my dogs." Yeah, I've seen that before.
No, Sunset Cliffs is a good one.
Yeah, I like that. What's your most recent memory?
Wait, sorry, do I have something in my eye?
I don't think so, besides, like, your contact.
Okay, that was weird. Just suddenly couldn't see. Sorry, but it's not my birthday, so I can't answer.
Okay.
What is one amazing thing you expect to do in the coming year?
Oh, just say yes to things.
Do you have a specific?
No, I just think the episode that we talked about, like, what's in and out for this year, of just, like, when I said, I think I was talking about more so, like, career of just, like, living and, like, this is now and accepting it. Mm-hmm. I think that, but on, like, the next step of, like, accepting and then being like, okay, I can't change my situation, so, like, continue to live a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just, like, say yes to more things.
Saying yes to the things, see what sticks, what doesn't.
Yeah.
I like that. What are you the most worried about in the coming year?
Right now, my car. Oh.
Car problems are literally the worst thing on the planet.
I'm literally this close to just selling it and taking public transportation. I'm like, my work is 2 miles away. Yeah. Except for, like, the buses don't go at 10, like, at night, do they? That's the only thing.
I don't know.
Is how would I get home from, like, a late shift?
Yeah, or it like comes at like every 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And you have to like wait for it.
But I'm just like, I'm so done with it.
Yeah. Car problems.
But that's like that's like a next month type. Who I'm going to worry about. Every month will bring something. But right now, that's like.
The car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, damn it.
Do you know how much you could get it for?
Oh my God, I probably have to sell it to the state for parts and get like maybe $1,000.
Really?
Yeah. It's donezo.
Ugh. That's brutal.
Yeah, 28. I have
Loving
my life
it.
together.
Okay. What made you laugh the hardest most recently?
I mean, I feel like that night.
Yeah. I do feel like we have like every single night a very hard laugh about something.
Yeah.
This was when I was freaking out last time. When it got darker.
Yeah, we do. There's always something. And it's perfect because I can never distinctly remember what it was about. So I just remember dying and then walking away and being like, what did we even talk about?
No we interact
idea.
for 15 minutes and then go our separate ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hardest was that episode for sure. If you're looking to just like be giggly, I really would recommend mushroom chocolate. I'm so glad I discovered it in the last year. It's awesome. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's so fun. And like we've been taking it when we go out and then not really, well, at least for me, not drinking. And it's great.
Yeah.
I'm like having a grand old time and I'm not hungover and I don't spend any money.
And you're not sick.
And you're not sick.
Which is so nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a time when I wasn't on drugs.
Sober laughs.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard because it happens often, but not for like one distinct thing.
Reason, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just us. We're funny. We're funny people.
Funny gals. I know you hate that. Sorry, it's Ollie's birthday. I can't say gals. Since it's just us, we might as well use all of them. If you're on the YouTube, we've switched our party hats. For the second half of the questions, what are you best at? And
Talking
what
shit.
do you think are your greatest assets and skills?
I think I'm good at like not giving advice, but just like being there for people because I don't think I'm like overly advice giving, but I don't think I'm like too much of a pushover of like, oh, this really sucks. I can kind of be like, yeah, it sucks, but like this, like I can talk with people.
Can confirm.
Yes.
Literally,
does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, how do I explain that?
Yeah. No, we had a friend recently going through a breakup, and I wanted to just be like, please talk to Ellie, because she knows what to say, not me. I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I can give advice, but also be like, that fucking sucks, but also be like...
I feel like you know when to listen and you know when to give advice.
Yeah.
And you're not, like, passive in that whole thing.
I try to, like, stay to how I actually feel. Like, if you're acting ridiculous, I want to say, like... a little ridiculous. And then what was the second part? What are the skills that I have?
What do you think are your greatest assets and skills?
My assets. For sure. Skills. I can communicate until the day I die. I love talking. Talking's my favorite thing to do.
It's good we have a podcast.
I know, seriously. Swimming a skill?
Mm-hmm.
I like swimming. I love when we go to the pool and everybody's like, you guys are so good. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
It's hard for us, though, because I'm like, you don't even know. I'm like, I'll take it. Fuck it, Ellie, shut up.
I mean, we're definitely the fastest at the public swimming pool that I've seen.
Yes.
Out of all the elderly people that are there.
That we swim with. We beat them.
It's also, I went swimming on Tuesday when you were at work.
Yeah.
And I could barely finish the set. I was so close to, like, cutting it in half. So swimming with you is, like, a godsend.
I love it. It's, like, one of my favorite things. My favorite things that we've been doing.
You're good with plants.
Oh, yeah. And, like, dogs.
Yeah, good with living things.
I also, side note, was thinking about this today of, like, I'm so proud of us because we last year, some like in December, some episode, we were talking about kind of how we wanted our like financial, like how we earn money to look a little different and not do a 9 to 5. And I feel like we haven't. Like we're still grinding. Like it's still fun what you're doing, but you got the certification to go work at the gym, and then you're also doing like your old people, which is volunteering, but still like you're, this is what we said we wanted to do. And I have like my dog person that I'm walking, and not dog person.
Dog that she's walking.
Yeah. I have my dog person. And like, and the restaurant. So it's like, I was just like, damn, look at us. We're doing it.
It's true. I think it's like good that we're breaking this like traditional mold.
Yes.
Because I don't know how much longer I could have done that.
No.
I was losing my mind.
Yeah, it was awful. Other skills. Oh, I can clean. I like cleaning and organizing.
Thanks for cleaning the whole house. I walked into the kitchen and I was like, wow.
Yeah. I think those are good skills and assets to have. Assets. Wink, wink.
Okay. What are your wishes for the upcoming year? You're not blowing out a candle, so it's not jinxing it by sharing them.
I wish to have some fun loving. Like, I would just love, like, a fun little love. Just, even if it goes absolutely nowhere. Just something fun. More, like, trips, opportunities to, like, go see and do things, even in this, like, area.
We already have a few coming up.
Yeah.
Miami, the wedding.
Fun loving. Jesus Christ, I hate that.
Summer loving. Having a blast.
I think I want to say like something dumb like money or like security, but
That's
like those
dumb.
things are not, I don't know, than money.
Yeah. I feel like I used to shy away from that, from being like, I want like money.
Yeah.
And almost be like embarrassed when I had a job that was paying me a lot, as like, I shouldn't have this. So I'm like, give it away. And now I'm like, wait, what? Like, why? I want that.
Yeah.
That's okay to want that. I think.
Well, I want it. Just so I can do those things and have a little bit more of like freedom, I think.
Yeah. I think money, like the cliche, money doesn't buy happiness, but it does grant you time and space to be able to do things that make you happy.
Yeah.
Like when you're constantly thinking about like, I can't go out to eat. I can't like, I need to stick to my budget. I can't drive my car. Like, you're very limited, and you obviously find a way to like still be happy and live your life.
Yeah.
But when you don't have to worry about those stressors, I think it relieves a big burden. Definitely.
So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I wait for it.
Well, you know what's great is the next question. Is what's something you want to do that seems impossible? What would you need to change to make it possible in this coming year?
Travel. To make it possible, I need money. What I would need to do for it, I think, is realistically just like say yes to more things and not think too much about it, and realize like if this is something important, then the money I put into it isn't an issue. And you can travel without having, like, I don't need to buy a plane ticket. I can drive and stuff. So I think just making more like time and saying like it's okay to spend money and doing those kinds of things, just because I can't get, I can't visualize it of being like a smart decision to make, but just being like, oh, it's okay,
it will work itself out.
Yeah, it's fine. Just do it. Yeah, does that answer?
Yeah, I would say. I feel like you're really good about setting boundaries with your money. Like, you're good about being like, no, sorry, I can't do that. Like, and I'm the opposite, and then I'm like, well, shoot.
And I am glad that I'm like that, but I think it just hinders. But then I end up spending, like, if I could just, if I could just reallocate money, and use it towards this, I would benefit from it, because I would be doing something that I know that I would want to do. Yeah. Just hard.
Yeah.
Also, I think hand in hand in that goes in, like, with the career and, like, finding an actual, like, job, but I don't like thinking too much about it, because I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do. So why am I, like, I'm not pressed on trying to find a career this year. Like, I would just like to get through it. Just would like to see the end.
Well, I feel like with your thing in the beginning of, like, saying yes to things, like, being willing to, like, try different things and dabble in different things, like, you're not locked in, like, I have to get my teaching whatever. I have to do this. Like, if you're down to just try stuff out and see if you like it, I feel like that will lend itself to figuring it out. That's
what I'm hoping. And I'm like, the outlook is good. It's like a magic 8 ball when you, like, shake it. It's like, your outlook is good or whatever.
Wow. I haven't thought about that in a long time. I love that. Okay, these are actually, like, killing me.
Really?
I think it's because it's tucked behind my ears. Oh, she tender. Okay. What do you think will change about you over the next year? How do you want to grow?
I've been thinking about this a lot, actually, and maybe it is because of, like, my birthday. I will meet really awesome people in my life, and I feel like this happens a lot for me. I'll meet great people, and I will then think about it for a while of, like, why am I not like them? Why am I not like this? Why am I not outgoing like that? Why do I talk the way that I do instead of talking like that? Why do I overthink it? And I think just same theme with, like, saying yes to things and being open and staying positive and living in the moment, all the bullshit of, like, accepting who I am and then, like, loving that person, I think will just, it won't change me because I'll still be me, but it will change a little bit because I won't be this, like...
You'll be more confident in the person that you are.
Because, I feel like I can see it more through people as I get older. And maybe I see it more in, like, young people. Maybe it's because I have, like, an immature mind. But I'll be like, you seem a little uncomfortable in your skin. And I think I'm like, if I say I think one more time, I'm gonna
it's me with literally. We should count. It should have been a drinking game.
Seriously. Oh, my goodness. But... just that acceptance, I think, changes people. And okay, I'm not gonna.
No,
I'm not
it
gonna.
does.
It just comes off my.
You can think that.
I can think. I can do it. So shedding that off. Yes.
I think that's a really good
answer. You know how it just changes people, but not really.
It does. Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's the fake it till you make it thing, which Catherine talked about a while back when we had her on here. Like, she was talking about how she hasn't always been confident, and there's still moments when she's not like that, but she's like, you just gotta pretend.
Yep.
And then it will just happen.
Yeah.
Like, there's really no other way. I do try and channel that when I'm, like, out and stuff of, like, if I feel insecure, I can still pretend, because when I feel insecure and then I act insecure, it's so clear.
Yeah, then it's just, like, radiating off of me.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about that, too, when I think about, like, my style and updating my wardrobe and things. It's like, why am I going to try to fit in things that don't fit me? It has nothing to do with me. I'm still beautiful. I'm still whatever. But, like, I'm trying to make things happen that's not going to happen, and I'm going to look bad because I feel bad.
Yeah, you look uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When you're wearing clothes that are not fitting.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense. So why would I do that even in my skin? If it's not fitting, stop doing that.
Yeah.
So that's how I think I'm going to change. What was the second part? Like, how am I going to do it? I don't know. That's a great question.
What do you think will change about you over the next year? How do you want to grow?
That is how I want to grow.
Mm-hmm. And that's what will change. All right. The last question before we play the favorite game that I made up.
I love a made-up game.
I think this one's my favorite. What is one piece of advice you would give your future self? So, like, you're 28 now. Let's think 5 years from now. What do you want to tell yourself?
Oh, I'm, like, getting emotional.
That's okay.
It's been an emotional day.
It's your birthday.
Yeah. Probably that I'm proud of you. Like, I'm proud of her for getting to wherever she is.
I'm gonna cry. Don't look at me.
Sorry. It's like a part in Mean Girls. I had this moment pretty recently, a few weeks ago, when I was, I don't know, have I said this on the podcast already?
I can't look at you. I don't know.
I was taking the dogs for a run in Coronado. Mm-hmm. And it was like right after a rain. It was really beautiful out. And I had this moment of like where I just stopped and like probably cried. Because for my 17th birthday, when we lived in San Clemente, my mom had taken me out for like a San Diego day. We had done a brunch at the hotel, and then we walked around the city the whole day, and we then did like a live show in the evening, like a funny like comedy murder mystery where like the audience is engaged. It just felt like so adult. And then after we got ice cream, and it was just like it was so fun. And I like just had a moment. I was like, wow, I was here. Like I'm running by this hotel that I was at when I was 17. And then I just, this thought of like, if I was 17 and I just like 30-second blinked and this was my life, what would I do at 17? And I literally would be like, holy fuck, like you did it. Like you're here. You're living with your best friend. You have 2 dogs. Like you're running on the ocean. Like running on the ocean, you know, like.
You're walking on
water. Fucking Jesus. You did it, girl. Oh my gosh. But I just like, you know, I think I find myself beating myself up a lot of like, oh, my life, I don't have this amount of money. I don't have this, you know, we don't live by the beach. You know, my life doesn't look like this. My car is breaking down. I get so worked up and upset of where I am. And I think a lot about the past. If I only did this, if only I did this. And it just really like pulled me up short a little bit to be like, you did it. Shut up. Like, look around. And so I think I can only imagine, like, in 5 years from now, what I'm going to do and what I'm going to accomplish. And so I would just say, like, great job. Proud of you.
I love that. That was the emotional section of our episode.
Oh, goodness.
That's good. No, I think there's no, like, right way to do life. And it is good to take those moments and, like, reflect on, like, holy crap, look at what I've done.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm sure it's painful and all the things to, like, get to here, but, like, here is so awesome. Even with all the shortcomings and things that aren't great about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I loved those. I love questions like that.
Good.
Favorite. Can't wait to ask you.
Glad we have some time. So this is, it's not really a game. I was thinking of like, you know, well, this is going to sound really bad because Ellie and I have a problem where people think that we're dating.
Yeah. That's insane. We haven't talked about it since that message.
We literally are like not physically, like I'm not touching you all the time. Like we're not like leaning in on each other.
Also, we spend all the time when we are finally in a social setting. I feel like it's like you know, it's not like we don't ever say. Hey, I don't know. I don't understand how people see that.
I don't either. But so what I'm about to say is gonna just not sound great. But I was thinking about at like bachelorette parties when they do like they ask the husband the questions and then the wife has to see.
Yes.
We're obviously.
Thank you for clarifying that we're not together, but also cannot wait to play.
So I had Ellie write down her favorites for like 8 different things, I think, that I sent you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say what I think it is, and then you tell me if I got it right.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, so what was the first one?
Movie.
And it's her favorites at this current moment,
yes.
not of like of all time.
Yes. I tried to, in case you want to change any of your answers, I really tried to say like as current as possible.
Okay. The problem is we don't really watch movies together, so the only one I can think of is Harry Potter.
So I tried to steer clear. That was, I'm going to give you that because it's Harry Potter, obviously. I did switch it up, and because we both watched it, we didn't watch it together, but it's like probably the most recent movie I watched is Saltburn.
That was literally the other one in my mind.
So
but
funny.
I was like, is that her favorite, or she just thought it was like crazy?
I've not seen a movie like that.
Yeah.
I like the way that it was done. I mean, it was super fucking weird.
Yeah.
But it made me feel a lot of things. Yeah. Granted, I was on one
Not
while
sober.
watching it. But I thought it was like the colors and everything, and also that manor house. I'm like, oh my god.
I know. I want to like hang out there.
Yeah. So I'll give you that for sure.
Okay, cool. I swear that Saltburn was the other one that I was thinking. Show. Well, because you've been watching it a lot, I'm gonna say One Tree Hill, but I don't know if that's your current favorite.
I think it's my comfort. If you could pick one out of the ones like we've watched together most recently, what would you say my favorite would be?
Top Boy?
I said Top Boy, and then I also said The Power.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I've been thinking about it. I think about it every single day.
Yeah.
But like, if I had electrocution, what would I do right now? Scenario.
Wow.
I just loved it. I thought it was really so good. Show.
Would recommend. It's on Prime?
Yeah. No. Yeah. It is on Prime.
I think so.
Also, yeah, I was steering clear of One Tree Hill because I'm not that I'm embarrassed, but I'm a little embarrassed. It's like my comfort. I'm like rewatching it, and we're at the part where they like graduated, and it's like 4 years later, and they come together and they have like a kid, and it's just like, I can't, but I also still do.
But I still keep watching it. Yeah, I get that. It's like that freaking book I was reading, that series I read recently. I was like, this is horrible, but I have to finish it.
Yeah, this is shit. What book are you on? Number 4. Oh, okay. But yeah, I love Top Boy. That was it. God, made me feel some type of way. Very upset with the ending, but it was so good.
Yeah. London. I love how they talk.
I know.
Okay, what's the next one?
I think book.
This was also hard for me because I would either go with A Court, whatever, or I'm like, I mean, you're just listening to Harry Potter, so does that count? Is that still the current favorite? I don't know.
Again, I tried to steer clear of like what I've done. I tried to only like new things.
Okay.
I think everybody's done with. I think you're done. Hearing Harry Potter come out of my mouth. But I wrote down A Court, or however you said that, and then I started thinking about the Iron Flame one, and I think I go hand in hand with those two. I like the series that I'm reading right now, but it's just not the same as those two.
It's by Sarah J. Maas or whatever.
I also think I haven't read like a real book in a minute, so I'm excited to like read a real book. Not that these aren't real books, it's just like
a lot of fantasy.
It's a lot of fantasy.
Yeah. Are you referring to Lessons in Chemistry?
That one. And my mom actually just got us a book for our spa day called Wayward by Amelia Hart. Remember we had this conversation and Groby thought it was, or you thought it was Amelia Earhart that like flew the planes.
Like,
and then
crazy.
I was listening in the bathroom and I heard someone say, so she died her first flight, and then you go, well then why is she famous? I don't know what was happening. And I think I'll really like that one based on like
what is it about?
The description was about. I don't know, but I'm going to pull it up. But I just remember it saying something about, like, it'll take you through something or another about, like, growth and learn. Honestly, just, Ellie, shut up.
I'll just read the description.
Under cover of darkness, Kate flees London for... Okay, I'm not even going to... This is just so much. Let's see if I can...
Spark Notes, the summary.
So it goes back and forth between a few different women's perspectives, one in 2019, one in 1619, and one in 1942 during World War II. And then it just says, weaving together the stories of 3 extraordinary women across 5 centuries, Amelia Hart's Wayward is an enthralling novel of female resilience and the transformative power of the natural world.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
And I like books like that where it's like different perspectives and then like the last few chapters they all come together and it's going to be some like revealing thing. I'm like, oh, this was fun.
It all ties together.
So I'm going to go ahead and say I like that book too. Even though I've never read it yet.
Okay, favorite color? I actually realized I have no idea. I was going to say black. Does that count? Is that a color?
Yeah, it's a color. I love black. I'm literally always wearing
black or green.
I think right now green is my favorite color of like all time. But it's so funny that you sent me this morning because I was making coffee this morning and before you sent me this of what my favorite color was, and like right when the espresso starts to drip and it's like it's like black but it's not, it's like brown and it's just so caramely and it's delicious and it smells good and you can like just know that's I just was like I think I like this color right now. So espresso? Brown. Yeah, like an espresso.
Oh.
Yeah.
But brown's been growing on me too recently.
Yeah. It's just so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, green is all-time fave, I think.
Okay, so I do know you. Snack. This is a tricky one. I'm torn between peanut butter pretzels and ice cream.
Ice cream has been this winter. That non-dairy Tonight show. Oh my God, something else. It's so good. My late night snack. But yeah, peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter pretzels.
That's your favorite snack?
That's, yeah. Even Anais was like, what are you eating? And I popped some in your mouth. Was like, oh my God, every time I see those at the grocery store, I think of you.
Aww.
So it's my thing.
It's a good snack.
They're so good.
What is next? It is, drink. Well, you've been a whiskey gal recently. So is it a whiskey sour?
Yeah.
Nice.
And when I went out a few nights ago to the whiskey bar by my work, and I had 2 whiskey sours, and they were so good, like sipping like back, like there's no tomorrow. I was like, I need to stop. It's just so delicious, so like sour, and the kick, it warms my tummy right up.
Yeah. When we had one, when our friend Brooke made them at, what was that? Like a Christmas something?
Oh, yeah. The cookies. Santa.
Cookies and White Elephant?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I think I like this. I've been like very whiskey averse for a long time.
Yeah.
But I feel like a whiskey sour.
It was really good. I think that's my drink right now.
All right. Favorite activity? I was going to say swimming, but I don't, like, that just seems like...
No, I would say that's my favorite activity right now. Just because I've been really enjoying our swims. Like, we're now finally, only took us a decade to get to a healthy spot where we can push each other. Yeah. And I think we both do that while we're in the pool, and it's, like, nice to do something with someone... it's like I couldn't go play soccer with some soccer player. Like, I would not even know what to do. Like, I think it just bonds us, and I like that we spend time to do that. And also, like, we get a tan. It's nice out.
Yeah, we're getting tan in January.
Yeah, it's so nice.
February now.
Yeah. And yeah, I love that. It's my favorite.
Is that what you wrote down?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm kind of crushing it.
I know.
Okay, the last one. This one's really hard for me. Favorite place?
I want to give you a hint.
Okay, give me a hint.
It's a new place that...
Have we been together?
We haven't been together, but we've both been there.
Interesting. It's a new place that we haven't been to together, but we've both been there.
And I can take the dogs.
But we haven't been there together?
Mm-hmm. Last hint. You found it.
Oh! The wide open space near our house. Is that it?
It is, but the way that it's called the open space, not The wide open space by our house. Yeah, Erica discovered this trail, basically. I mean, it's small. It's like maybe a half mile in and back, but it's really nice. Very, like, in between the houses, like, in a valley, and it's green, like and there's, a little stream. The dogs love it. It's quiet. There's hardly, I've seen 2 people. Like, I went yesterday, and I only saw 2 people, and it's really nice. It's, like, 2-minute walk from the house.
Yeah.
That, like, literally takes you out. It, like, you feel, at least for, like, a good 20 minutes that you're, like, on, like, a hike in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It's very different than any hike that's, like, close to here, too, because I feel like most hikes around here are, like, very...
deserty.
Yeah.
And, like, dirt.
Which just can be nice, but I like that I feel like I'm, like, in the forest.
Yes.
And it's close by.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad you like that place.
Yeah. I loved it.
I literally was so lost for a second. I was thinking every wine bar. I was thinking of, but I'm like, we went to all of these together.
And then I was gonna say the balcony. I think is also like my favorite place. I just love being out there. It's my favorite.
I do love our house.
I do.
It's a good spot. Well, that's all I have for you.
Yeah.
But happy birthday.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thanks. I love you. This was so fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
I guess
yeah,
I have
28.
to close this out.
Like I'm 28, guys. I don't know. Leave some advice. I always love loving like. Okay, wait, what? I always love asking people like when you were 28 or if you were me, what advice? Blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. So if you have advice for both of us as we enter this new year of our lives, let us know.
Yeah, that's a good question. All our older friends.
Yeah.
Or older listeners. Or younger, too. I like the thought of, like, what would you tell yourself in the future?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Because I feel like you do know a lot now. And you kind of forget things as you get older. Like, when I go back and read journals and stuff, I'm like, wow, I was ahead of my time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Polite as Fuck Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Rate and review, please, and subscribe, please, even if you don't watch us. We need the numbers. And wish Ellie a happy birthday. All right. See you guys next week.
See ya. Bye.